Happy 2025. Let's make some beautiful custom planner spreads. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I am diving into custom planner spreads in 2025. These are planner spreads that I create for my top tier of Patreon each and every month, and these three are going to be very special. So first off, we have Stephanie, who requested a Tiffany's color scheme. She didn't say she wanted Tiffany's, so we're going to kind of play around with it, but I've got a bunch of washi tape and I'm excited to play with that. Then Barbe wanted to do all things red. Red is our color of the month over on Patreon. And so I've pulled out all these bits and bobs and we're going to create a fun, quirky spread for Barbe. And then Sweet Robin asked for a chic, beautiful floral winter vibe. And that's what we're going to give her with Luxe Winter. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to put you all on fast forward. I will link everything that I used down in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go. First up is a spread for Stephanie, and she actually asked for decorative paper. She's going to use it for notes and journaling, things like that. And she wanted the colors of Breakfast at Tiffany's. She didn't specifically say that she wanted a Breakfast at Tiffany's spread. However, I could not pass up using these gorgeous stickers from Wrong Wrong Devo, so that's what I did. But I brought a little something extra by layering washi tape. So I went to my stash, I pulled out a couple of silver foiled washi tapes, and then I also pulled out this washi tape that I believe is from No White Space Stickers. It is a teal blue and has some holographic hearts on it. I wanted all of the shimmer and shine. And then to add a little touch of class, what I did was layer this black lace washi over the top of the silver washi. So this layering technique I absolutely love. I'm in love with this black lace washi. It is from the Washi Tape Shop. I have been using it like crazy. I actually might finish this roll and need to buy some more. I love, love, love the lace washi. And I like this look of having these like big, bold stripes on either side of these pages. I think it sets the tone. I think it is absolutely so, so pretty. So that's what I started out with. That was always going to be the main focal point. I wanted that layered washi to really jump off the page. Then what I'm going to do is bring in a few stickers, some black boxes, some teal blue boxes, and bring in some elements from the set from Wrong Wrong Devo, the Breakfast at Tiffany's set, but I'm not going to do Audrey Hepburn, and I'm not specifically going to write Breakfast at Tiffany's. It's just more, it's more of a feeling. So we're going to layer a few different boxes. I think journaling pages that are formatted like this are a lot of fun because you just kind of get to play with what you're going to write where. It can go a million different ways, and I think it's fun to fill in kind of throughout the week, just wherever you have room to write. So we're going to bring in, I love the chandelier. It is my favorite sticker probably. Definitely wanted to bring in the roses and diamonds. Beautiful. Some Tiffany Blue boxes. There was also a beautiful journal sticker that I'm going to bring in. And I did find some silver foil boxes within this set from Wrong Wrong Devo that I thought would be nice to bring in even more bling. I think this is the perfect way to start a new year. A little bit of bling everywhere, a little bit of class. It is absolutely gorgeous. At the moment, I am planning on top of my sticker guides. These are plastic sheets that you can get from the Happy Planner. You can check them out on their website, happyplanner.com, or a lot of times you can find them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, something like that. It allows me to kind of figure out where I want the stickers to be roughly, and then once I have a good idea, then I go ahead and transfer them to the page. That way, if I change my mind and have to move a sticker around, it doesn't end up tearing the sticker. Always a plus. All right, I wanted these presents to be in front. That's one of the layering techniques that I love, having some stickers behind, some in front. The way I'm going to make this work, though, with the black box is with a little bit of whiteout. I just use the Bic whiteout roll. The color doesn't bother me. I know some people are bothered by the color of that particular whiteout. Definitely doesn't bug me. And I'm going to use it to white out the corner. That way the presents are in the front, even though they are a clear sticker. And now this little arrangement I didn't like in the end. We're going to adjust. So I'm going to start with the black box. I decided I need to have it overlap my stripe over here because the one on the left is overlapping. So I needed that to be balanced. And then I thought, let's have these pieces tumbling from one set of boxes to the other. So I want to bring the journal in right here. Let's tilt it this way, and then we'll have the ring. It's all kind of tumbling around. I just love how this spread came out. Last little step is going to be to tear some of this silver washi and add it all the bling all the time. And Stephanie, I hope you love your Tiffany Blue notes page. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to see what you decide to fill it in with. Let me know what you think of Stephanie's Tiffany spread down below. Next up is Robin, and Robin told me that she loves florals, that she loves a more chic feel to her planner pages. So I knew Live Love Posh was probably right up her alley. I chose Luxe Winter because of all of the beautiful florals. Sometimes red can end up feeling a lot like Christmas, and I wanted to bring in red so that she could use this in the month of February. We're going to celebrate Valentine's Day. This is not like an overly Valentine's Day spread, but I think it would be beautiful in the month of February. And I thought, let's just create a garden feel for her. So I'm going to put florals all along the bottom of the spread. I don't use whiteout in this particular case because this would be a lot of different whiting out. Instead, I don't mind that the lines show through. I hope that Robin feels the same way. I think it's fine. I don't think it's super distracting. So we're going to do florals all along the bottom. And then I decided, let's just make it super luxe and have florals all along the top. So this is kind of creating a floral border around the page without going all around the page. There's plenty of florals on this page. So you can see oftentimes I get more use out of the stickers by cutting them in half. I hang them over the edge of the page, then cut off the remaining sticker, and then that way I can use the other half to line a different section of the page. So just a little trick to kind of get more out of your stickers, and that way you don't use up all your favorite stickers quite as fast. I am doing a little trimming. Some of these clear stickers didn't quite line up with the edge, so I'm going to trim that. I need to repunch these holes with my We Are Memory Keepers disc punch, one of my favorite tools to use, especially on these custom planner spreads. So repunching the holes, my disc punch is a little old, so I do have to do a little cleaning up after the fact with my scissors. But now it is set to add some function. And I wasn't totally sure if I wanted to use black boxes or red. And I ended up deciding to go with the red boxes that are at the back of this Luxe Winter sticker book, for a couple of reasons. First of all, I thought black would feel too harsh. It just didn't quite feel right. Second of all, the red just matches perfectly with the red in these florals. So I'm trying to scatter boxes around the page. I always try to make sure there's at least one box on every day of the week for my custom spreads. That way there's plenty of room to plan. So I'm spreading out the boxes, and then I know I also want to add some bullet points, and I could have gone with red bullet points. What I ended up deciding to do though was actually go with pink. There is a touch of pink in the florals that I put on the page. So we're going to bring that out by adding bullet points. These particular bullet points are rather big. They're like pretty big dots. I didn't like how big they were. So one of my favorite things to do is actually cut bullet points in half, which you're going to see me do. I take the bullet point very carefully, cut it in half, and then use only half the bullet point on the edge. It's a much more subtle way to create a task list or to-do list on your planner, especially when the bullet points are rather large. Sometimes the Live Love Posh ones are large. Oftentimes the Kill of a Plan bullet points are larger. So this is something I'll do with both those companies just because I like the bullets to be just a little bit more, I don't know, dainty, I guess I would say. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bullet points on. We're going to transfer the boxes over. I'm not going to do too much in the middle of the spread. I want it to be functional, first of all, so plenty of room to write for Robin. But I also want the florals to be the main thing. So if I add too much in the rest of the spread, it's gonna going to be over the top. So we're going to transfer everything over. What I do know that I want to add are some quotes. So I'm actually going to pull from Rainbow Quotes from Kelva Plan. That is like a go-to sticker book. A million different types of quotes, a million different colors, and a ton of black quotes, which I tend to grab for the most. So I'm going to head to that book to see if I can bring in a couple of quotes just to add a little interest. For some reason, in my own planner spreads, I keep forgetting to do quotes. And that's crazy because I love words on a page. I think inspirational quotes are the best. I am like the live, love, laugh type person. I want all of the signs in my house. It's like, it's a thing. My husband has to tell me to like tone it down. I love words. I find them really inspiring. So one of my goals in the new year is to like incorporate them even more into my planner spread. So we're going to add a few to Robin's. All right, a few more florals in the middle just because it was looking slightly stark. So I'm going to take some of these large ones and actually put them behind the boxes on the page so that it adds some depth and interest. So we'll add one there and one over here. I just have to figure out how to get the correct angle. That looks good. And then I'm going to go through this book. I didn't know quite which quotes I wanted at first, but I ended up going with nothing in nature blooms all year. Be patient with yourself. Seems perfect. And then I also went with do things that feed your soul. Love how those came together. Let me know what you think of Robin's romantic floral spread down below. All right, next up is a spread for Barb. And Barb requested one of the bullet journaling layouts that I have in my shop. These were recently restocked, so if you haven't gotten to play with the bullet journal layout, now is a great time to pick one up. So I picked one of the layouts, and then she requested a red theme because red is our color of the month over on Patreon. Our theme is Radiant Red Beginnings because we are focused on getting our planners set up, setting some goals, getting our spaces organized. All of the beginning of the year things are happening over on Patreon. And I love that she chose this because one of our challenges for the month is to create a spread or a journal entry, some sort of creation with red. And there's a lot of different parameters in the challenge that's super fun. I'm going to do kind of a junk journal feel, I guess. What I did was go through my stash of collage pieces and ephemera and pull out just a bunch of random red pieces. So I found that girl in the beautiful evening gown, and I thought she's going to make a nice impact on the page. And I knew I wanted to bring in this particular washi. These bows and this red washi are both from Illustrated Faith. They were part of their Advent collection for Christmas, but I think they will go beautifully on this page. So I used that to cover up the days of the week, layered a couple washis, purposely made it wonky just to add a little extra interest. And now I am pulling from a sticker book that I got from Hobby Lobby a long time ago that has a bunch of days of the week. So we're going to add the days of the week. When Barb is adding her dates, I would highly suggest using clear stickers with black numbers. I think that will look beautiful. All right, so now I'm just playing with the ephemera. It's kind of random. Like these don't have anything to do with each other except that they have reds and pinks, and that's what we're going with. That's what makes it a little bit of a junk journal style spread because the pieces are just the random pieces that I found in my stash. But what a fun challenge to use up things that you do have laying around the room. Give yourself a color challenge. I loved this idea and it was super fun to create. And I love the freedom of the bullet journal style spreads. I find them very interesting to work with. They challenge how your brain thinks of what the layout is going to be. And it's a lot of fun. So I love that envelope. See that square that has the heart? That's actually a little pop open envelope. That'll be fun. A fun interactive element for Barb to use. Maybe write an inspirational quote or something inside there. And I'm making sure to bring in the washi tape a few other spots on the page just so that it's not just with the days of the week, but that you see bits and pieces of that washi tape kind of pop up at different times on the spread as well. Now I did take some liberty. I really wanted to use the ephemera that says create. It's a circle over on the bottom left. I didn't end up wanting it on the bottom left. There's a section that says goals. I'm taking that up with a whole piece of ephemera. Barb, I hope you don't mind. You'll have to write your goals somewhere else on the spread. I just really wanted, I thought you would really appreciate that ephemera sticker or that ephemera piece. So we're going to put that there. I love it. And layer one more piece. And that is pretty much going to be it for Barb's spread. I do need to add some functional boxes. So I'm going to pull from Mojo Jojo Plans. add some red boxes across the spread, and call it a day. So 3 spreads today. I would love to hear, which one did you like the most? Did you like Stephanie's Tiffany Blue spread? Did you like Robin's, I'm calling it the romantic floral spread? Or did you like Barbe's red junk journaling spread? Let me know down below. As always, I will link the items and the companies that I use down below. All of the inserts today are from my shop at ScrappyWife.com, so be sure to check those out. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I do want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you so much for all of your support. Now is a fabulous time to join us over on Patreon. It's a colorful year over there, and we'd love to have you. Head on over to patreon.com/ScrappyWife to find out more. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.